Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On The Young and the Restless on CBS, next week's spoilers promise high-stakes drama with Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, unleashing Adam Newman, Mark Grossman on arrival, and serious discussions ensue between Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Lily Winters, Crystal Callil. It seems there's also a lot happening with the Abbott family. Summer, Allison Lanier, presents Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, with a potentially life-altering ultimatum, demanding he cut Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, out of his life completely. Meanwhile, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, share a moment with Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and her boyfriend Alan Laurent, Christopher Cousins, hinting at possible romantic developments on Y&R. In an exciting twist, Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, and Davin Hamilton, Brayton James, are planning their wedding in the midst of November sweeps. However, Abby's less-than-stellar romantic history could cast a shadow on the proceedings for the soap opera. In the corporate world, Victor Newman seems poised to deploy his son, Adam Newman, against the Abbott brothers, possibly targeting both Jack and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. With tensions rising and alliances being tested, viewers are in for a thrilling week on The Young and the Restless. Get all your daily spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Next week on The Young and the Restless, the chessboard of Genoa City gets flipped upside down as Victor Newman reveals a dark and calculated move that will shake the Newman empire to its core. The mustache is back in control, and this time, he's unleashing his most unpredictable weapon, his son Adam. Yes, you read that right. Victor, the master manipulator and eternal patriarch, is done playing nice. With his enemies circling and his legacy hanging in the balance, he's decided it's time to go nuclear. And who better to ignite the fuse than Adam Newman, a man with nothing left to lose and everything to prove. Victor has always kept his cards close, but recent betrayals within the Newman dynasty have left him colder than ever. After weeks of quietly observing the power plays between Victoria, Nick, and Nate, Victor is ready to reassert control, but not with diplomacy or reason. This time, he's going full-on Machiavellian. In a private and tense scene at the Newman Ranch, Victor calls Adam to his side. At first, Adam thinks he's being dragged into another family guilt trip, but instead, Victor offers him something entirely unexpected: power, purpose, and the promise of redemption, all tied up in one dangerous mission. For Adam, this is the opportunity he's been craving. After floundering for direction in recent months and grappling with personal demons, he sees his father's offer as both a chance for redemption and revenge. Adam has always lived in the shadows of his siblings, especially Victoria, the perennial CEO favorite, but Victor's plan could change everything. He tasks Adam with rooting out the disloyal elements within Newman Enterprises and the Newman family itself. His marching orders: expose weakness, exploit ambition, take no prisoners. This is the Adam we haven't seen in a while: sharp, ruthless, cunning. And with Victor's backing, he's more dangerous than ever. The attack dog has slipped the leash. While Victor hasn't publicly named names, it doesn't take a genius to guess who Adam's primary target might be: Victoria Newman. Her recent leadership has come under scrutiny, and Victor's growing distrust of her judgment, especially regarding her entanglement with Nate Hastings, has reached a boiling point. Expect tense boardroom confrontations, backdoor corporate maneuvers, and explosive personal showdowns. Adam begins digging into financial records, questioning senior staff, and leaking just enough to unsettle the carefully balanced power structure. He's the snake in the grass, and Victoria knows it, but is she prepared to go head-to-head with her brother in a game of psychological warfare? Caught in the middle of this brewing storm is Nick Newman, who once again finds himself forced to play mediator between his father's ruthless ambitions and his siblings' fragile alliances. Nick has tried to distance himself from the constant backstabbing that defines Newman family politics, but Victor's latest scheme threatens to pull him back in. As Adam starts throwing punches, both figuratively and perhaps literally, Nick will be forced to choose: remain neutral or finally stand up to Victor and protect what's left of the family's unity. Meanwhile, on the personal front, Sally Spectra senses the dangerous pull Victor has over Adam. After weeks of cautious reconnection with her ex, she fears this new power trip will lead him down a path of self-destruction. She confronts Adam in a heated encounter next week, pleading with him to remember the better man he was trying to become. But Adam, intoxicated by power and the desire to prove himself, is having none of it. Victor's suspicions of Nate are also at play here. Adam, now acting as his father's attack dog, starts sniffing around Nate's business dealings and his influence over Victoria. He digs up some unsettling truths, enough to rattle Nate and force him to either come clean or double down on deception. Nate may be charming and strategic, but he's not ready for the kind of psychological warfare Adam specializes in. And if he slips, even slightly, Adam will be there to pounce. Victor has always loved playing mind games, especially with his children. Some insiders speculate that this move isn't just about vengeance or corporate restructuring. It could be Victor's ultimate test of loyalty. He's pushing Adam to see if he'll snap. He's observing how Victoria fights back. He's watching Nick's reactions. And through it all, he's calculating who deserves his legacy and who doesn't. Next week on The Young and the Restless, alliances will shift, blood will boil, and the Newman family may never be the same again. With Victor Newman using Adam as his personal attack dog, all bets are off. This is the kind of high-stakes drama soap fans live for: power struggles, broken trust, and shocking reveals.